Hello and welcome to Ula Tea Leaf Readings. My name is Lenor, and tonight I'm going to be reading your tea leaves. This is a horoscope for Aquarius. If Aquarius is your solar, lunar, ascendant/rising sign, then this is a message for you. Okay, let's get started. And so our card tonight is the Queen of Swords. Kind of a fierce energy, or at least the one that is very knowing and is like, take no BS, right? And let's take a look at these tea leaves. So if you have not subscribed yet, please think about doing that. You can hit the little bell. It'll let you know when the next videos are coming out. It is free to subscribe. We would love to have you here at the channel. Oh, we have a big pig again. I just had a boar in a reading, I think last night. And let me just say also, before I get this going, I'm sick, okay? I have the thing that we're not supposed to say for the algorithm, that icky sickness we're all avoiding all the time, right? And so my head is very congested, and I can't really hear at least out of my right ear, and so I'm sorry if I sound a little strange, and I've had a lot of really sweet messages that I should take a break. And, I would like to, but this is also my work. And, it's just how it goes. So sometimes we have to keep working, even when we don't feel the best. So, anyways, I want to thank you and appreciate you putting up with my little sniffles. And I'm trying not to cough and all of that. So, you're the best. And let's get into this. Okay, so we have the big boar, and this is, we have kind of the nose here. You can see kind of the snout, leg, body, leg, maybe another leg here, and then the back. And it looks like the eye here, and it's looking over this way. Now, right above it, and this really does make sense with that Queen of Swords, we have L-I-E. Lie. Okay, so we have caught a lie, or caught a liar, or been caught out in a lie. One thing excuse me, one of these things having to do with somebody, and that Queen of Swords, she is pictured here with holding the head. Okay, she has the sword, she has the head. Could be a mask, could be the whole head. Either way, she is a revealer. She uses that sharp mind, clear vision, the refined ability to really look into a matter, look into a person, and see right into their intention. Okay, so now with the pig, you might think, okay, that's kind of a, what's the word? Kind of a rude thing to call somebody. But no, I think the pig, I look at the pig as a symbol as being profoundly prosperous, abundant, not unlike a rabbit, right? Fertile, procreates often and well, right? Somebody or something that is just really good at growing, right? And very, very loyal to theirs, okay? I often look at this, I think of these wild boars, that are talked about, especially in the southern states of the United States, right? And these are introduced. They've been introduced now. They've become invasive because they're good at adapting. And they've spread. They are hard to control. They're hardy. They, can exist in a lot of different terrains and environments and so on. And so, I look at this and I think, this is somebody who, and I imagine this is you, although I'm not calling you a pig or anything like that. Don't get upset with me. But you are somebody who just cannot be taken down, right? Nobody's going to get you in the end. You see right through their messiness. You see right through their ill intentions, their selfishness, their lies, okay? And even when I look at this, it looks like there's a tiny 4 right there. So we have a 4 and we have a lie. So 4 lies. What are the 4 lies this person is told? What have you caught them or seen them, allowed them to show? I see, this is the thing about the world, how it's become. Publicly, we really get down on people for showing themselves. What their beliefs are, what affiliations they have to things, and this and that. We've went through this period of time where we want everything to be kind of sterile, and you're not allowed to say this. You're not, well, see, for me, although some of the things can be very hurtful, I want people to say what they think and what they feel. You know why? Because I want to see exactly who they are. I want to know who I'm supposed to stay away from. I don't want them hiding that. I don't want that hidden away from the people around me. I want to know. I want to know. And I try not to move in judgment. Try to be empathetic, as we all should. But it's also very important to know where danger is. And that's really that Queen of Swords. And that's that's maybe because I'm old, a little bit older, not super older. I'm of a generation still where, we just kind of let people be who they were. And you know what? That got me out of a lot of trouble to stay away from people that I should stay away from, right? So, I do look at this and I think you have caught somebody out. Something has gone awry here, okay? And you have really gotten into this kind of boorish stance of fight or flight, maybe. Stand your ground a little bit. I don't know. It's going to be one of the things. And, I don't think that, as an Aquarius, I really don't think that you are somebody looking to have any kind of engagement or argument or difficulty. I feel like you just are really kind of trying to survive the days like we all are, trying to do your thing, not get tangled up in any mess that is not yours. But this thing here has seemed to kind of find you for one reason or another, okay? And I feel like we have this star down here, as you can see right here. And I get the impression that there is kind of a goal for you. And right here we also have a house. Okay, we have the star, we have the house, and we have the moon. I feel like this really is a goal that you have kept kind of shrouded from other people, but a goal to move away from this situation. And this could literally be that you will want to pack up and move to get away from whatever this is. I wonder if this is maybe a romantic partner or a family member or even a child. That would be terrible, and I would hate that for you. But, it happens. And, whatever this is, I think you are at this point in your life where you're just not going to be taking it anymore. Absolutely have no time for the deceptions. Now I'm going to cough. Excuse me. Okay. Goodness. I was doing good earlier. I was all set. Then I went to go put my daughter to bed and got back up and I was all congested again. So that's the way it goes, I guess. You lay down, you take a little nappy, and you wake up not feeling tip top any longer. All right, let's see. So we do have in this kind of on the rim here. Okay, that's the metaphysical, spiritual kind of messages from the other side, that kind of thing. We have an R, okay, a capital R. So I wonder if there's somebody with an R name who is important to you, who has, they've transcended maybe. Maybe this is a guardian angel, maybe this is a loved one, but they are coming through and definitely looking over you, okay? I feel that you have a lot of support in your decision making. I think that, like I said, I think that you've really kind of kept your plans to yourself, and for good reason. I think that this maybe is going to be a difficult exit for you. Hopefully, it's mostly emotional that is difficult and not something where you feel unsafe, because if you do feel unsafe, please make sure that you are sharing, all the reasons that you're feeling unsafe with other people, so that there's documentation, so that if it, God forbid, maybe I just watched a little too much Dateline, but I really, you just never know how people are going to behave, how they're going to react. And so we must be careful. We must really take care of ourselves and not go about these things alone. Keeping documentation, letting people know, what are you doing? Somebody who is trusted. If it is, a situation where you can't talk to family or friends about this, some kind of community advocate group, or safety in your exit, and having all of that together. So you just never know. We have to be so careful. And so now let's see. I want to look at this. We also have an anchor here. Okay. So I do feel like, now we have a boat. Okay, let's look at the boat. And there's the big boat, and they've been in a lot of the readings lately. We have the boat, we have the anchor. So I do feel like there is a movement away from this energy that is kind of really hanging over, this oppressive energy. I do think that in this movement away, it doesn't actually have to be physical, but I really feel like it's like you're shutting the door. And where did I see that? I saw a key right here, and right there's the key. And I feel like you really are. You're locking the door, shutting it, locking it, moving on. Okay. And I'm looking, and I also see that we have some flowers. We have that, the anchor. And I feel like, as you move away from this person, this situation, this energy, and that's your goal with that big star that we saw, you're going to really feel like you can begin to put down roots, or let that anchor down, right? And we know an anchor is so the ship doesn't drift off. I feel like you really will feel comfortable in putting down that anchor, really putting down the roots. Okay, beginning life for yourself, and outside of the relationship with this other person. And, you know, it does not have to be a romantic. It could be, you know, a parent, or, I mean, just somebody who is close to you, close enough to you that they really can get into your life there and really can make you uncomfortable. And you know what? It really could just be a friend or somebody you dated a couple times. I've had one or two of those people in my life back in the day. Absolutely made me feel so unsafe, you know. And sometimes you feel like I'm literally just gonna pack up and move because this is not a good situation, you know. I feel like there just is an uncomfortableness deeply. At the same time, you know, you're a little bit of a G. You know, I wouldn't mess with you. I feel like you can take care of yourself. But I think that you're in this place in your life where you just are ready for things to move on. Like, you're ready for the next chapter. This is like the least of the worst stuff that's gone on, but it's just kind of lingering. And it's like, okay, buddy, it's time. It's time to just get on with things at this point. And I'm going to cough again. Excuse me. Okay. And let's see. We also have, okay, so we have two more I'm going to look at on here, and then we'll move to the plate. We have a horse, and we have a person riding the horse. We have a person behind. And it looks like they're standing next to a flower. And so I imagine somebody out there picking flowers. So I feel like kind of you're almost on this this hero's journey, okay? You are on this kind of an epic. You're somewhere in there in your epic, right? And I can imagine coming into a place where things really are in bloom. You are able to enjoy. I can imagine your horse is kind of moseying along. You're taking in all of the beauty. You are, you know, in the meadows and picking your flowers and taking in the sun and just in a place of a little bit of ease. Okay, you feel like things are okay. And now, down here, that lie has turned into a fish, and then we have maybe an older person and a child, okay, and then a butterfly. So I feel like through this work, you and your inner child, there's an abundance of emotional, excuse me, my goodness, there's a abundance of emotional growth happening here, and a sense of deeper safety as you are advocating for yourself, as you are clearing out these energies that do not suit your life, that you will not abide anymore, that are not welcome. They have worn out their welcome. They must go. Get out of here. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? We have the illuminating candle. Okay. And we do have like a sharp turn. A bit of a sharp turn. Now I see it's kind of a scattered emotions. Usually I'd be like, okay, there's a lot of like anxiety. But I feel like it's almost kind of like the dandelion when you blow the seed pod and make a wish and it spreads out. You are sowing your seeds and you are manifesting. You are kind of casting your net widely as far as the things that you want for yourself, the things that you are working on. I think that you are enjoying a lot of little details. Okay. And so you are deriving your moments of ease and happiness and enjoyment from things that maybe were really kind of pushed out by all of the noise of these things before. And now that you are coming to a place that seems a lot more serene, you are able to notice these little details, these little beautiful things. And so I feel this really is a time of that great spiritual download, that illuminated candle, and yeah, and a lot of insights into parts of yourself that maybe feel like, oh, it's been a while since I've felt this way. I don't remember ever feeling this way. I didn't know I could feel this way. All these things. And that is, that's a beautiful place to be. It is. Now, thank you for putting up with these coughs. If you're still with me, thank you. Okay, so the Happier Me affirmation cards. We're going to pick out our affirmation here. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and flip through and stop. Oh, look at that. We have a beautiful little butterfly like we saw in the cup, and it says, I am evolving every day, and I am patient with my growth. Each day brings new experiences. With each new experience, you grow inevitably. Maybe you're not where you want to be yet, but as babies learn how to walk, you also have to do it gradually. Be kind to yourself during this process. Yes, be kind to yourself. Baby steps. Okay. I'm going to do this real quick so I can go cough, cough, cough. Excuse me. Aquarius, I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me. It is always such an honor to be able to bring these messages to you. If you'd be so kind as to like the video, helps the channel a lot. If you haven't subscribed yet, please think about doing that. It is free. And if you'd like to leave a comment, please do. I love hearing from you, especially when I'm feeling poorly. It really does make me feel so much better to hear from you all. I love you. Happy New Year. And we will talk in just a few days. I promise I will be a little bit better, hopefully. And hopefully you all are doing well. And it's going to be a good year. I can feel it. Excuse me. All right. Thank you. And we'll talk again real soon.